Hello and welcome to another episode. This morning I drove to Farnborough for the Everything Electric show, which is long distance for me. It's one of the few long distance journeys I make during the year. But just as I got to the end of the road, I got the tyre pressure warning come on my EV3. Now I used to get this on the EV6, so I'm going to try and fix it the same way that I fixed it on the EV6. So when it comes to autumn or a sudden cold snap, your tyre pressures go down, and the car seems to think that you've lost lots of pressure suddenly. It must store it somewhere and compare it, and when it goes down by a certain percentage, it starts complaining. And you cannot get rid of the warning unless you take action. There is no manual reset for this. All you can do is pump your tyres up to 40 all the way around and drive a short distance. So if you quickly, I'll show you what's on the display. See, that's what's on the display. They're all 35. So I think they're normally 36 on this. So I'm going to pump them all up to 40 psi with my compressor. And then I'm going to drive down to the end of the road, which is what I used to do, or a bit further until the warning light goes off. And I'll put my headset on so you can see what happens on the display. So you don't need to be exact, but 40 on the gauge on here is good enough. And I've got an old school manual tyre pressure checker, which I'll use to lower them down to 36. Hopefully once I've got rid of the error. So I'll go around all four. I'll start with the back left. Of course that won't change until you drive a little bit, so I'll do them all up to 40 and then I'll drive it. And that one's done. And that's the last one. It doesn't want to come off easy. And don't forget your last and final dust cap. Actually, I had the tyre pressure thing on the screen, and it appears that the warning has gone off, so I've not even had to drive it. So I'll just drive up the road to doubly make sure, and then I'll lower them back down to 36 as they were before. So there's no more warning, so it's behaving better than the EV6 did, so maybe it's as simple as just pump them all up. It certainly didn't correct it when I pumped up the one it was complaining about. So the warning's gone, so there's no point in me continuing really, is there? Just turn it around. So job done. I do still have to lower the pressure down to 36 though with the manual tyre gauge, which is what I'll do. There's definitely no warning at the moment. I'll lower it and test again. Tyre pressures are on the side, on the passenger side in the UK build. So if you've got 19-inch rims, which I have, it's 36 psi or 2.5 bar. Yeah, that'll do. So I've got to get them all to 36 like that by letting a bit out a bit at a time. Right, I've corrected the tyre pressures to what they should be, and I'm going to drive to display them, see if they're all right now. The actual car underreads by a couple of psi compared to the tyre pressure gauge. Oh, I'm driving to display, so display please. Crikey, they normally come on by now. And we've got all 36s, so slightly longer than I thought it would take, but we've got no, get out of the way, Squirrel. We have no warnings coming up, so I will take 30, well it were 36, but one's 35, but I'll just top that up a bit more, but it's all good. Right, I did drive down the road and they did all say 36, but as you go over bumps it squidges the tyres and they jump up and down, so it's close enough. I mean, when I was driving down the road it all said 36 is what I wanted. Maybe I could take a little bit out, the back right one. And to display your tyre pressures, if you're charging it hides the central display, but if you click up once then you'll see the current trip meter. Click up again, there's your tyre pressures, and they will display once you start driving. Right, and in conclusion, my conclusion is the EV3's tyre pressure system is different from the EV6s of 2021 and is actually better, and it's less hassle to reset the tyre pressure warning. So in summary, overinflate to 40, it's probably less than 40. It might be 37 or 38. Tell me in the comments if you've had more success by just going straight to 37 or 38 or 39. But that's what I've done, and it fixed it for me. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching.